Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days. European giants I surprise loan move for Jordan Henderson, report. Juventus are the latest side to voice an interest in signing Al Ettifaq midfielder Jordan Henderson, according to several reports. 90 Minutes revealed earlier this month that Henderson is unsettled in Saudi Arabia and he could confirm his desire to leave the club when he meets with Ettifaq officials, including manager Steven Gerrard, this week. The former Liverpool captain has suitors in the Premier League, while Eredivisie side Ajax are also known admirers, and now Juventus appear to have joined the race for Henderson's signature. As per the report from La Gazzetta dello Sport, which was later backed up by Sky in Italy, Juventus have made contact with Henderson to voice their interest in a loan deal, with manager Massimiliano Allegri understood to have already approved the move. It is claimed that Henderson is demanding any loan contract lasts 18 months, a request which could prove problematic for Juventus, who are also considering Udinese Lazar Samardžić and Atlanta's Ederson as midfield targets. Sources have told 90 Minutes that a loan exit for Henderson is more likely than a permanent sale this month, but Ettifaq are determined to ensure their finances are protected in any possible departure. Suitors would have to pay Henderson's wages in full, even if the 33-year-old agrees to lower his salary to facilitate a return to Europe, while Ettifaq would also demand a loan fee on top to help them bolster their squad. Should any club wish to sign Henderson permanently, they would have to offer Ettifaq the chance to make a profit. After all costs, including transfer fee, wages and relocation costs, a fee close to £20 million would be needed. Ettifaq are exploring possible replacements for Henderson, with Saudi international Abdullah Al-Malki on the radar alongside Seko Fofana of Al Nassr, but their current priority is to keep hold of the former Liverpool captain. How Connor Bradley can help Liverpool unlock Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield. When Trent Alexander-Arnold returns to action from a knee injury next month, Liverpool could have the freedom to utilize the homegrown favourite in midfield should they wish to try it. The reason for it is simple: the emergence of Connor Bradley as a viable alternative at right-back. Alexander-Arnold has made Liverpool's right-back position his own since bursting onto the scene as a teenager towards the end of 2017. He remains one of the best attacking fullbacks in the world, and his technical skill set on the ball lends itself to that of a creative-minded central midfielder. For all his achievements at club level in his career to date, including 6 major trophies and almost 300 Liverpool appearances, Alexander-Arnold has only played 23 times for England since his senior debut in 2018. It is partly the result of stiff competition in the country's strongest position, partly the result of his occasional defensive frailties. But England boss Gareth Southgate appeared to find a solution in 2023, using Alexander-Arnold in midfield in 4 Euro 2024 qualifiers home and away against Malta and North Macedonia. Alexander-Arnold said in December that becoming a midfielder is probably the path and the route that I'm on. While Jurgen Klopp has softened his earlier reluctance, the Liverpool boss had already started using him as an inverted fullback stepping into midfield in the closing stages of last season. The issue that remained for Liverpool was how they might replace Alexander-Arnold on the right-hand side of the defence. Other options until now haven't really been suited to the role, with Joe Gomez a natural centre-back asked to cover out wide and lacking the attacking attributes. Calvin Ramsey joined Liverpool from Aberdeen in 2022 but made only 2 appearances before injury prematurely ended his debut season. The 20-year-old is currently on loan at Preston North End in the 2nd tier. Stefan Bajcetic has also been used at right-back but is a midfielder by trade and has suffered with his own frustrating injury problems that have limited playing time. But Connor Bradley, who made his senior Liverpool debut back in September 2021 prior to spending a very positive year on loan in League One last season with Bolton Wanderers, appears that he might be the option to properly unleash Alexander-Arnold further forward. The Northern Ireland international is yet to get a chance in the Premier League but has been a regular in matchday squads since recovering from a back injury earlier in the season. His 5 senior appearances so far in 2023-24 have come across all 3 domestic and European Cup competitions, and Wednesday night's performance in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Fulham, during which Liverpool came from a goal behind to win 2-1, was a statement of his vast potential. Having previously managed 7 goals in all competitions for Bolton, Bradley showed his endeavour to get forward and provide an attacking threat, but also always held his own defensively too. Fulham's best opportunities on the night all came from their right flank. Klopp is already a big admirer of the 20-year-old too, admitting afterwards that it had only been a matter of time before his chance would come in a more meaningful fixture. "I told him before the game already I was waiting for that moment that we can give him the opportunity," the Liverpool boss reflected. "I was really waiting for it because when he got injured in pre-season, my opinion about him was already high, and then he was out for a pretty long time." Klopp went on to describe him as a top boy. And, with that game under his belt and Alexander-Arnold not available for at least another few weeks, it makes sense for the manager to keep Bradley in the team during that period. And when Liverpool's number 66 returns from injury in due course, it has the potential to unlock a different kind of future for both him and the team. Dominic Szoboszlai offers potential injury return date and plan to cope with Mohamed Salah's absence. Liverpool midfielder Dominic Szoboszlai has admitted he could be back in action in time for the club's Premier League clash with Bournemouth on January 21. Szoboszlai, who has impressed since joining from RB Leipzig during the summer, has missed both of Liverpool's cup games over the past week with a hamstring injury and is battling to return before the trip to the Vitality Stadium. While that is Szoboszlai's goal, the 23-year-old moved to temper expectations by admitting he'd rather sit out more games than risk coming back too soon. "I'm still running without a ball, but soon I will be able to carefully try training with a ball. I am getting better," he told NMZ Sport. "A return against Bournemouth, it's possible, but we don't want to rush anything. I'd rather miss one more match, if that's what it takes, so that I don't injure the previous strain and can play continuously." Just where Szoboszlai will play when he returns, however, is up for debate. Liverpool are searching for a plan to cope without Egypt forward Mohamed Salah, who could miss the next month after departing for the Africa Cup of Nations. Szoboszlai spent plenty of time out on the right wing during his days with Leipzig and admitted he would be happy to return there to fill the void left by Salah's absence. "If the question is whether I will play on the wing, my answer is that it is not excluded either, and I play where I am needed," he continued. "We haven't talked yet about how my task might change in Mohamed Salah's absence, and for now the important thing is that I can play as soon as possible." The midfielder also hit back at suggestions that Salah is selfish for a perceived refusal to pass him the ball during games, adding, "It's no coincidence that everyone sees him as one of the best players in the world. We need it badly. If he dribbles instead of passing or tries on his own, he does it to score goals, and we can see that he takes his chances on a regular basis. In professional football, this is more important than anything else." Together with Erling Haaland, they are the most successful players in the Premier League at this moment as well, with 14 goals. Hello the Cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days.